Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. This is a 12 by 28 garden shed painted with PPG exterior paint and trim. 10-year adhesion warranty on the paint, 25-year warranty on the fading on the paint. You got a metal roof. The metal roof will come with a 25-year warranty. All of our Graceland buildings have this exclusive soffit ventilation system. Graceland has a patent on how they do that. That's for improved airflow and air circulation. Garden sheds usually come with one 2x3 window that's single pane. This particular one has two 2x3 windows and a 36 by 80, what we call a 9-light windowed door. Let's go on inside and take a look at this building. Woo, it's windy. Inside the building, let me go to the corner and just scroll around here so you can see it. 12 by 28, that's measured from eave to eave on the outside of the building, not the interior dimensions of the building. That's per Department of Transportation rules. First thing that I'm hoping you're noticing, plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. That's different than how most other manufacturers build theirs. They don't use plywood, they use a OSB type of wall and some sort of a composite floor, but we do not. 5/8 inch pressure treated plywood in both the walls and the floors. Okay, all of the wood that you're looking at, in fact, is pressure treated, and it comes with a limited lifetime warranty, and that includes our 2x4s in the wall studs, 2x4s in the roof trusses, and 2x6s in the floor joists underneath the floor. Let's talk about the walls. 16 inches apart is standard for how you would build a wall. For your 2x4s, they'd be 16 inches apart, and we double reinforce every third wall stud or every 4 feet, basically. Double reinforced. So here's 2 right here. 1, 1, and then 2. All the way across. The more 2x4s in a wall, the stronger and sturdier the wall. And most of my competitors space their 2x4s further apart at 24 inches apart. So they use fewer 2x4s automatically. And some of them do not double reinforce every 4 feet. So again, they use less 2x4s. Our walls are stronger and sturdier because of that. Standard is a single 2x4 at the bottom, double reinforced 2x4s at the wall header. A lot of my competition does not put a double reinforced 2x4 at the tops of their walls, but we do. Okay, so that's important for you to know. Well-built quality walls, right? Next thing, window frames. We double reinforce the window frames. A lot of my competition does not double reinforce them. Your window and door frames are double reinforced from Graceland. And what does that mean? It means the window will open and shut like it's supposed to. Same thing for the door, because the frame of the window and the door stays square with the building because we double reinforced it. We made it a stronger window frame and door frame, okay? So that's a huge difference between how Graceland does theirs versus the other companies. Now up above, I don't know if you can see the light coming in, but there is an aluminum soffit ventilation system that runs all along this sidewall and then all along this sidewall. That's for improved airflow and air circulation. That's a Graceland exclusive. They have a patent on that. The air comes in and then it goes out up here. Your screened in roof ridge vent. Screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it's for improved airflow. When you combine the soffit vents on the sides with the roof vent at the top, the building stays 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot, humid summertime extreme temperatures. In addition to that, this particular building has an upgraded radiant barrier roof applied on the inside of the roof decking. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the roof now. Standard in the roofing industry is OSB roof decking, and we use that standard OSB roof decking. On the outside of the roof, we use and apply our metal. Between the metal exterior and the roof decking, we put a moisture barrier. And on the inside of this particular roof, we have our upgraded radiant barrier roof applied to it. That keeps, basically it reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, which also helps make a huge difference in the summertime extreme temperatures. So I'll talk to you about the roof. I want to talk to you about the roof trusses. What I want you to notice is something you may have never paid attention to on roofs, and that is, it's a big triangle. And you've probably all thought, well, yeah, all roof trusses are big triangles. Well, the difference is, pay attention to the bottom hypotenuse of that triangle that goes all the way across there. Ours touches the tops of our walls, okay? If you look at how some of the other manufacturers build their roof trusses, the hypotenuse of the triangle is actually up higher. And why do they do that? It means they can use a smaller piece of wood. And it also means the shape of that triangle is not as strong as ours. This is standard in the roofing industry, is to build it like this. But you'll notice in other portable building companies, they don't build their roof trusses the same way. So pay attention to that when you're shopping around. Okay, now let's talk about the floors. Floors, standard for us, 5/8 inch pressure treated plywood, and we use tongue and groove as the way that we interlock the plywood slabs together. Tongue and groove is truly the only and best way to do a floor. It's standard in the flooring industry, but in the portable building industry, some companies do not use tongue and groove, and that's important for you to pay attention to. Graceland does. And so what that means is that each slab, each plywood slab here, is interlocked with every other plywood slab. And so it's really one seamless, gapless floor. And if they're not interlocked using tongue and groove, well, this plywood slab could pull apart from the others. But because we do use tongue and groove, that won't happen. But some of the other companies out there build them without using tongue and groove, and they can pull apart from each other. Plus, they don't use a plywood floor anyways, so that's a big deal. We use plywood. All right, now underneath the plywood floor, we use 2x6 floor joists. And that's a big difference because most of the other companies out there use 2x4 wall studs for their floor joists. They're smaller. It's fine for a wall stud, but for a floor joist, you want a 2x6, not a 2x4. We use 2x6s. And like our wall studs, we space them 16 inches apart. That's standard in the flooring industry, and that's how we do our floors. Okay, so I talked to you about the floors, the walls, the roof, how we do our windows and door frames. I want to talk to you about the warranties. We stand behind our higher quality building with better warranties. We offer a 7-year warranty on workmanship. Most of the other companies only offer a 5-year warranty on workmanship. We use better quality materials, we build them better, and so we stand behind them with a better warranty. I forgot to mention to you that all of the plywood that we use, whether it's the 2x4s in the walls, the roof trusses, or the 2x6s in the floor joists, all of our plywood is a premium grade of lumber. It costs us more to buy a higher grade of lumber, a premium grade, but it gives you, the buyer, the consumer, a better quality of wood, therefore a better build for your portable building, okay? So now let's talk about price. The cash price will be listed in this video description, also the rent-to-own price, and I'll list the 5-year rent-to-own price. We do offer rent-to-own, no credit check rent-to-own. We do 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. It's no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of other companies offer rent-to-own, but they penalize you. If you want to pay it off early, you get stuck paying those rental fees even though you've paid off the principal of the building. Not with Graceland, okay? So it's a no credit check and no prepayment penalty rent-to-own. Everyone that applies is approved for doing our rent-to-own. It's super easy to apply and get approved for rent-to-own. That's not a problem. Okay, so the cash price is your lowest and best price, and we do offer military discounts. Whether it's cash price or rent to own, it doesn't matter. And sometimes during the different times of the year, we run different specials. So you need to check and find out if I've got a really great special going on from Graceland. They do some really amazing special deals about once or twice a year. So check in to find out if we're running that super amazing special, which can save you up to $700 on a building. But that special only runs like once or twice a year. That's it. Anyways, what you need to do if you're interested in this building, free delivery and setup is included. I want you to know, within 50 miles of my lot, and that includes us bringing the building to you, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you provide, and then we will level the building on those concrete blocks. We will attempt to anchor the building into the ground if your ground is suitable for anchoring. Now, it is the Ozarks. We do have huge rocks in the ground, and so if you can't drive the anchors into the ground, you won't be able to anchor it. But anchoring and leveling the building is included in our delivery and setup, and within 50 miles, it's free. Okay, that's all included. If you're interested in this building, what I want to encourage you to do is look at the video description, and in this video description, I'm going to have my phone number. You can call me or text me. I'm going to have a link to my website. You can visit me there. You can visit and chat with me through the chat bot that's on there. If you do that, please don't forget to give me your phone number and your email address so I can follow up and contact you. Also, I'm going to include a link to my YouTube frequently asked questions playlist. So there's a lot of questions people routinely ask me, and I've made videos to show you the answers to those questions. And let's see, what else? I think I'll also include a link to my Facebook page so that you can follow. Whenever I get new buildings on my lot, I post them on Facebook. I also do put them on my website. Okay, so there's a lot of different links encouraging you now to look at that video description and see how you want to get in contact with me if you are interested in this building. If you have any questions, you know what to do. There's a lot of ways to contact me. Aloha from the Ozarks.